Hi YouTube, this is the Homeschooling Perfectionist here, and I wanted to share with you my binder system for 2019-2020. This is just going to help me stay more organized. If you saw my haul, you saw all the books I had. A lot of them were Evan Moore, and I just wanted a place to put everything so I don't have to go and open each book to get certain information out. I can just kind of put them all in just a few binders. So I wanted to share that with you guys. If this is your first time, feel free to subscribe. And again, just thank you so much. I'm sorry for the lighting, but it's dark in, well, it's not dark. It's evening time. It's really late, but it's kind of dimly lit in here. So hopefully you can see this. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is my answer key. So like I said, I have a lot of Evan Moore books, and I didn't want to go in each book and behind the book and have to flip it and all that stuff. So what I did was I took all of the pages out of the Evan Moore books, and I put aside the answer keys, and I put them all in one binder. And I just got this cover from Canva. But again, excuse me, this is just from the binder itself. It's kind of an old binder, but this is where I got the cover. And you can see it just has all of the, it's just like a little chart for me, the answer key, and I put my math in here as well. Just so I don't have to go back and look all over the place. My math is in here with the answers, spelling, master word list, and I have geography. You know, whenever I do have an answer key, it's not like I'm in it all the time, but it's just good to have the stuff here in the event that I need to go inside and look at something. It's all right in this one binder. And then I already have his first grade set up and ready to go for this coming year. I have a scripture. His name's right here. Our school's name is right here. Of course, I blotted that out. But I'm going to be putting all of his work in here, or a majority of it, whatever can fit. So last year, I kind of just put everything in a folder. And so I spent all my time today punching holes and sorting stuff out to put it in the binder. So I'm not doing that this year. This year, I'm going to put it in as I go, maybe like every week, just to make sure that all of his assignments and things are in here. So that way we'll have it. But this is kindergarten. So it's the same setup. And I'm just going to share with you a little bit what I have. I blocked some things out just for privacy reasons. But so here's his cutouts from Kumon. I wanted to keep those. And when I took things out, I just took it out like if it was repetitive. So I basically kept everything that he did when it came to handouts and stuff like that. Our state doesn't require us to show anything, but I just want to get in the habit of it because I will be keeping certain grades, like first grade, maybe third, and then I'll keep like fifth, and then a couple of days in middle school, or a couple of years in middle school, and definitely high school. So this just gives me some kind of practice. I've always kept his records, but it was never this thorough. So here's his attendance sheet that I put. Here's his report card, so that's right here. And then I have his standards checklist for kindergarten. I also have a standards checklist for his first grade. I just haven't printed it out yet. I don't think. I thought I did. But this is from Apples and Bananas Education from Teachers Pay Teachers. So you might want to check that out. I really like the layout and setup of it. I believe she goes based off of California's standards, but you can apply it and kind of work it in the best way you can to fit your state. But I just like how it's laid out, and it's just very detailed, but yet simplistic at the same time. And what I do is I color code, and I try to mark my beginning, middle, and end of the year. And this just gives me a way to kind of track and see his progression. And then we did a couple tests. So I just put my tests right here. This is what we did at the end of the year, just like end of the year evaluations. So I did that. And then we have his work. And I'm going to show you his work. This is all of his work. This is all of the work that I collected. So as you can see, this is quite a lot. This is a 1.5 ring binder. So you can see right now this is a lot of work. So he has everything here. This part is his math. And I think critical thinking, and then this other stuff is like handouts, language arts, all kinds of stuff. And then this green folder that's right here, are a few of his art assignments. So I just kind of put like some coloring pages and different things like that in there for him. So I wanted to share with you that one. And then this is what I've done for Evan Moore. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Okay. So what I did, like I said before, is it was a lot of books, and I've managed to condense them in 4 binders. So all of those books I've condensed into 4 binders. There are like 3 other books I have, but they're really simplistic. I don't have to put them in a binder. These were the big chunky ones. So I wanted to kind of just briefly share with you how I have it set up. So the first one is the math. And really quick, I also have the spine. I just printed out something. I got this from, what is this called? This is Avery. So this is from Avery's website, since this is their binder. And I just used one of their free templates and I just put it in, on there. So you can customize the template or you can use theirs. I just, use theirs. I didn't feel like doing any customization. And I just literally just made a copy of the book just so I could feel like, I'm still opening the book. So here's the math. This is all the math work. I just literally took it out. They do sell the ebook. I might consider it next year, but I wasn't sure I was going to even do this, but I just saw all the workload I had to do. Reason why I did this is, again, to be organized, but also the books don't lay flat. And so when you make copies, you know how you'll have that little shadow, that gray or dark area? I didn't want that to show. I'm a perfectionist. That would drive me crazy. So this is a way where I could literally take out my page that I want to print out and then print it out and it just looks even. And I'll probably get some markers or some way to mark where I've left off somehow. Maybe I don't know, paper clips or something funky, just to mark where I've left off. Then I have my language fundamentals. Now I have more than language fundamentals book in here, but I just use that as a guideline for me. This is actually all of my English language arts. So I have language fundamentals. I have my spelling. I have the spelling sheets. So that's like for our tests and things like that. And then I have reading. So this is reading comprehension. So I have it all in one binder. So that's already that's 3 different books. I have 3 different books in one binder. Then I have my giant science resource book. And that just has its own binder. By the way, I've already done my lesson plans for science. This is an amazing book. You definitely want to try to check this out. After doing my lesson for science, I'm glad I got this book. And then last but not least, we have our geography. Again, I just used this cover, even though I have a lot more than just the beginning geography book. But this is just a way for me to be able to know what I'm, picking up. So yeah, so I'm going to use some science stuff that the giant science book has to kind of piggyback with what I'm teaching in geography. So we have the geography beginning book. We have the U.S. maps. That's 2 books. Then we have, what else do we have? I'm trying to see from my phone. We have the daily geography. So that's 3 different books. And then we have the regular map. Oh, this is a glossary. And then we have the maps that are the clear maps, which, by the way, I bought this used, and I'm missing a week. I'm missing week 5. So I'm going to write a review about that one because I was not pleased when I found out I was missing a week. But anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 books in this one binder. So that's really, I'm trying to turn it with one hand, but it turns pretty good. Okay. So that's pretty good because again, I don't have to pull. You guys saw my haul and you saw the type, all of the books that I had. And this just helps me so much. And then, like I said, I just have a little spine here. I taped this spine so that way if I need to take it out, I could just untape it and then pull it out easily because it's really hard to take paper out of this spine. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys my binding system. I'm still organizing things, getting the classroom ready, but I can't wait till this is over with the planning phase of it so I could just, the rest will be smooth sailing. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions, suggestions. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye.